Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast, coming to you live from the Go Live studios in Las Vegas. Aaron, Scott, Matt, Jason, Aaron on the board. We apologize, we're running a few minutes behind. We have had some technical issues due to the earthquake, but we think we've got them fixed up now, guys, because we have one crazy you-know-what on the line as our guest tonight. Why don't you introduce who our guest is? We're not wasting any more time. Let's bring him right on.
From Lucha Underground, one of my good friends, Marty the Moth. How you doing, Marty? Okay, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Marty.
You're on. Test your microphone. We love you.
No, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
We hear you. Scott, give him a thumbs up. We do hear you.
See, he hears us.
You're good.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear a word you're saying. I had no idea, like, you guys came on. Hi, guys.
Well, we're good to go.
I've got some pizza.
Even the puppy's gone to sleep behind him, and he ordered pizza.
Well, that is Marty the Moth.
But I can't hear you.
From the Moth Mansion, while we're trying to get some audio stuff, because this is what we were dealing. We can hear him now. For some reason, he's not able to hear us. So you still can't hear us, right? No,
I'm fine. Yeah, you want to call me? I'm down to call you.
I want to
call me.
I'm
going to call you.
We'll call RP. Yeah, but stay on the visual. He can't hear. Like I'm talking, like he can hear me. This is like talking with my dog. I'm talking, thinking that they hear. All right, Scott, while we're waiting for him to possibly hear us or not hear us, why don't you talk about Marty a little bit?
I think we figured it out. Did we? Did we figure it out, Marty?
No, he's plugged back in. He's actually reaching for his phone. In the meantime, while we figure this all out, why don't we go over some of his credentials there? Do you have his sheet there? Here you go. I'll hand it to you if you'd like.
Whoa!
All around.
Wait. Say.
Nobody move.
Can you hear
Don't
us?
touch a single thing. Don't breathe. Don't take your hands off the controllers.
What's up,
I don't
Marty?
need to call you anymore.
Can you hear us?
Good?
We're good?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are you good?
none of us are moving.
You better not. Don't. Hands up, Scott. I don't believe you. There you go. There you go.
He doesn't believe me. Why is it me?
Heck, even our producer's hands up now. He ain't going to be able to do nothing.
Well, why is it me? He bruised my daughter's visual of all wrestlers, for the rest of her life.
You gotta make sure everybody has their pants on there.
Yes.
I made her fondly think of wrestling every time she thinks of it. That's the truth right there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Every time she thinks of professional wrestling, she thinks of a man with no pants, which is pretty much...
For a father of a teenager, thanks. I appreciate it.
Imagine the vision on that.
Well,
Yes.
you're going there for a man with no pants either. We're wearing spandex.
Yeah. That's why we're
both
behind a
going there
desk
for the
here.
same reason, all right?
Yes.
Hey, real quickly before we move on, if you guys dare to call in and be part of this show, folks, while you're listening and watching, 702-329-6947. The numbers are up there on the screen, 855-502-4321. If you want to tweet us, send us a live tweet right now, hashtag ThoughtsCountAnywhere. It'll appear live on the screen. Ask a question, whatever you want to do, we'll send those thoughts. And, well, Marty will be able to see them too. If you have a question, call in. We'd love for you guys to interact with us as well. We are obviously a little behind, so we're going to dispense with the opening segment. Let's get right into, as if we haven't been already having some fun with Marty. Let's get rocking and rolling. Guys, why don't you get them started?
Hey, Marty. Lucha Underground, which you're obviously most popular for being their champion, and a great show all around. I wish it would have continued. What are your fondest memories of the place it was filmed?
Which one? The old temple?
The old temple, before it got condemned.
The fun one. Number one, that it was some of my fondest memories was taking a shower after the Weapons of Mass Destruction match. In the showers there, right next to the arena, there's a hallway where there's Cueto's office, and then a hallway goes down to where the gym was. And that warehouse happened to be the same place that they filmed Saw. So I just kept thinking, I'm over here showering blood off my face, and I'm looking at the drain, watching just the blood going in there, knowing they filmed Saw in here. I'm like,
Want to play a game?
what a...
He did the voice.
Yeah. I'm busy monitoring our. Oh, there you go.
I did the voice.
By the way, we are a politically incorrect show. I just want to warn you.
Yes,
So I could say anything.
absolutely.
Well, we're not regulated by the FCC. You know that as well, as you host your own podcast, right?
We do. We have the Log On Games podcast that comes out every Friday on everything, Spotify, everything else. We're talking about video games, and I am a giant nerd, and it's time to explore that part of myself. So,
You're coming out as a number one nerd.
He's
oh my
the
God, I'm
Twitch
so
champion.
excited. Yes, I'm coming out with the number one nerd status. It's so...
I'm so excited. I get to play video games and work out, and it's like another part I get to express myself. So
All of a sudden, we've turned into a dating app. Have you noticed that? Nerds.com dating app right here.
All right, so where's Batman? Is Batman going to come out next?
You never know when Batman's going to come.
Yeah, but he's not a real superhero.
Hey. Turn his-
You watch your tongue.
That's right.
Batman is the
Matt, if you can't stop laughing, it's your turn.
Who is your favorite opponent in your career so far?
Go Live's audio app.
I've been jobbing to that for years, brother. At least all night. Favorite opponent so far. I like different opponents for different reasons. Like, I could go with names, and I'd be like, oh, that time I got 619 by Rey Mysterio. It was like one of the coolest times ever. It was in Mexico, my first time wrestling in Mexico, 25,000 people. I'm about to get 619 by some guy I watched when I was a kid wrestling. So
wow.
that could be one of them, but also there's like sentimental ones, like that Weapons of Mass Destruction match I was telling you about where I was showering off. Kill Shot, which is now Swerve in NXT. They almost challenged us. They said, this is your first main event, so we got to make it count, essentially. They gave me the pump-up speech, and so that also holds a dear heart to me. So that's kind of a hard question. Rey Mysterio, Kill Shot, Pentagon's been awesome. Who's my favorite guy to wrestle? That was the question, right? There's three of them. Right? Was that the question?
I have a special shout out in the chat room here. A buddy of mine, the Giant Warrior, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Do you know Jeff?
I maybe. I know lots of Jeffs.
Jeff Bearden, Giant Warrior.
That name is. I know that name. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
I do. Hello.
When we asked you who your favorite wrestler was, Jeff chimed in with the word "me" with a question mark. As in him, not me. As in Jeff, not Aaron, by the way. I want to clarify that. So obviously he knows you. Your reputation precedes you, apparently.
They bailed each other out at a Mexican jail.
Lexington, actually. Don't listen to the words Scott tells you. Any stories about me, they're probably all
99% accurate. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
99% accurately alive.
There you go.
Hi.
I have to say this. At the bottom of the hour, we have no choice but to try to go to a commercial.
No, we don't.
Well, I do have a
Good
new,
luck.
We do have
It's
a new.
my store commercial.
No. I have
commercials.
No. Burn Offerings is starting tonight as a new sponsor. Remember the restaurant? So I do have to at least play that one.
Okay, and you can skip my commercial because this is better than my commercial.
But we're not ready to do that yet. No. Just want to remind everybody that we'll have that in about 10 minutes.
I'll plug Power Play real quick. You can find Marty the Moth autographs at Power Play Sports at the Boulevard Mall. Come
There
get
you
them.
Bye.
And you get a ShamWow with that too.
And a special
another one.
and a special can of OxyClean with that as well. Okay, so
Hand sanitizer included.
It will be huge. It'll be fantastic. Just order them all. Go down to the mall and just order all of the 8x10s into Martin's name. Do it now.
Thank God there's no memes out there of you and I. I'd hate to see that pop
Oh,
up.
that would be
That
horrible.
was better than any commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
We should have sent him the script for Power Play and let him do it that way and record it. That would have been funny as hell. That would have been funny. Oh, my goodness. We should just turn this into a reaction show. Just keep the camera on Marty and let him do his thing, and we all just sit and watch till 8 o'clock.
I just think
I'm
we
down.
we should have a caller call in and say, do it. You know, what was that? Some of those comedians that always do
Impersonations?
Yeah,
Well, he can do the face, though,
absolutely,
too.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly. Why not?
He can put the face on as well.
It's great when Snapchat can throw on a filter for you.
Jeez.
Great impersonation with the filter.
Oh, my
Here he
goodness.
comes. There you go.
This message is not approved by TCA. Oh, hey,
I had to
since,
throw that off. That's a little bit controversial right now, okay? Shit!
He is a toilet paper.
Son of a...
This show has gone to hell in a handbasket.
don't ever talk about me again in the last quarter of the hour of the show, if you don't
You
mind.
guys said I could talk about anything, and here I am, on toilet paper. You guys did this to me.
Hell, we found toilet paper. That was
Problem is, it's only one roll.
yes.
Horrible idea.
Oh, wow.
Now he's got 3 rolls.
Oh, answer the phone. Jeff, call in again, Jeff. Jeff's been trying to call in, and apparently I'm missing the light that it's been ringing because I'm laughing so damn
Walk
hard.
towards the light.
I'm laughing so hard, my eyes are closed. Jeez, what do you want from me? 702-329-6947, Jeff. My eyes are glued to the phone right now, so call. So it means I'm going to miss a lot of whatever Marty's doing because I'm watching the phone right now.
Marty's more entertaining than any of this shit on the script.
I know. I'm not even bothered looking at the script
not even
anymore,
looking
the
at
questions. I don't even give a shit anymore since it's in toilet paper. I don't care.
It's gone to the toilet.
Not enough.
The show's gone to
There you go. Now he went to Costco while we were waiting.
It was a commercial break, was it not?
Not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
I got 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, we promoted the commercial break.
That was that one. Yes, I got one more to go. All right, Jeff Bearden, call in, bud. 702-329-6947. Press option 1 to get into the studio. Okay? We have a fancy phone system here. Meantime, while we're waiting for the Warrior to call,
Are you guys gonna tweet me so I can retweet this to somebody? Has anyone retweeted this or tweeted at me right now so I can retweet it and tell people to call you guys?
I'll let
Have
Matt.
them use hashtag thoughts count anywhere, and it'll come up live on the screen.
Is he
Do
trying?
it.
Is he trying to tweet you?
Yeah, tweet me, the whatever, and I'll just retweet it, and then hopefully maybe we can get some questions.
Okay.
You're all going to my streaming.
It's toilet paper man.
TP man.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I had this on.
That's okay. Scott Nell. It's a
Now-
new. It's a new.
Now it's the Joker.
That's a joke. Yeah. That's,
Oh, shit, my bad.
goodness. We got to get him simulcasted down here and go live so we.
No,
can
I got to
share
get
all
him
this
back
stuff
to
down.
Vegas.
Get him back to Vegas
yeah,
too.
I think in the near future we're going to have him come down here and actually be in the studio and show Aaron over there how to run the board.
For some reason, Jeff is trying to call in and he's still having trouble and the light's not lighting up. So I don't know what the issue is here with the phones. There you go. The phone line's working. So I don't know. Try the.
Did you give?
I did. 702-329-6947. It's on the screen. All right, we're going to do a test call. Anyway, so while we're figuring out how to work the phone lines around here, you're obviously spending a lot of time on the indies. What's your favorite and craziest story while you were on the indie circuit, Marty? Oh,
Oh wait, now
no,
that's
that's Aaron.
oh.
Hey, does this work?
Yes, it works.
There you go.
Okay. What's your craziest indie story while you're on the road, Marty? While you've been on the road?
You're asking
Marty?
him the craziest story.
Why not?
Thank God.
This is
Right.
about
What
to
can I
be-
say here? This is gonna be a tough one to answer because what can I say that's not gonna get me in trouble?
That's okay.
Do as much crazy that's not gonna get you in trouble, which is all the fun stuff.
We're not regulated. We got 35 minutes. Tell what you want. Take as long as you want.
I remember going to Puerto Rico and having. So it was my first time wrestling in Puerto Rico and Canada. And
In the
I would
same
love
night.
to tell you. Yeah. No, two different nights. So Friday I wrestled in Canada. Saturday I wrestled in Puerto Rico. So how the hell do you pack for that?
Very carefully.
You wear spandex. That's hell.
One pair of shorts.
Anyways, I did Canada on Friday and I did Puerto Rico on Saturday, and then I just remember having a pinch me moment because we were hungry after, so we all went and sat down and eat, and it was like Lillian Garcia, MVP. I'm trying to remember who else. Ray. There's a few other people. I was like, hey, this is freaking cool, and I would love to tell you some hilarious stories about what happened that night, but Lillian went to sleep, and me and MVP had drinks together.
And it went downhill from there.
and I just remember waking up in my hotel, not asleep, just like waking up in my hotel, standing there. I'm like, I don't know how I got here. I have a flight in a half hour. Where is my belonging? Oh my God. And I would love to tell you hilarious stories with that, but I don't remember any. And then we text each other. I'm like, so bro, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What happened? I don't know. Okay. See you soon. All right. I remember being accepted by the luchadors at Lucha Underground because I brought a bottle of whiskey. And we didn't know each other, and I was the only guy.
With alcohol?
Only guy there. Yeah, well, yes. Yes.
You're going to like me
We're at the
supply and
movie.
demand.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We have a phone call for you. Jeff Bearden, the Giant Warrior. We made it work. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
We're doing very well. Marty the Moth is on with us, my friend.
Oh, okay. How's it going, Marty?
Fantastic. How are you?
Marty, Jeff has a long history in the ring. The Giant Warrior. He's also a member of Wrestling Hall of Fame down in, was it Texas, Jeff, right?
Yeah,
So
Southern Pro Wrestling.
So he's wrestled with some of the greats here and could probably share many war stories with you. You guys would be able to appreciate each other's road to success.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. I'd be curious to hear your intake on the wrestling landscape at this point.
Jeff, did you hear what Marty said there?
No, I'm a little bit behind where y'all are on the show.
Okay, no worries. He said that he would love to get your take on the wrestling landscape today.
As a person in the business, still making a living in the business with the current
I
landscape
personally
today.
don't like it. I don't watch a lot of the new stuff except for the guys I know. But, you know, what we did and stuff, I started in 87. And what we did back then is completely different than what they do now.
100%.
You know, now and stuff, it's all about how many moves they can get in a match, how much they can flip-flop around and stuff. With us and stuff, it was all about telling a story and psychology and trying to make people believe it was real back then.
Jeff, what do you
100% I agree.
I'm sorry. Marty, do you think as someone who's performing now with what's going on, do you think there's ever a way that pro wrestling can go back to the era of like when Jeff performed?
I don't know if they'd go all the way there, but I think we could get to a point where it's a medium, a happy medium between the 1,000-move wrestling matches and the story psychology kind of style matches in between. I think we can make a good in between, but I don't know if we'll go all the way back there. Just because with the way social media is right now, people's attention spans are like every 7 seconds.
Right.
So that can be adjusted and taught when people are in the ring, obviously. But I think a good medium would be something that we could achieve.
Jeff, for a guy who's been successful as Marty has been on Lucha Underground and many other promotions, what kind of advice would you give a guy like Marty who is successful, continues to be successful? What advice would you give somebody like Marty to continue that trend moving forward for another, 10, 15 years, Marty, maybe?
Exactly. I got another decade in me at least.
At least. Jeff, what would you tell a guy like that?
You know, you just got to keep plugging. You know, there's a lot of a lot more independent promotions out there now than what there was in the latter part of my years. That's one reason why I worked overseas so much. You know, when I first started, you still had all the territories. So you still had WWF, AWA, NWA, WCW. I mean, all those are still floating around. Now and stuff, they've kind of resurrected some of them. You know, NWA and stuff took a nice resurrection. So, I mean, that's a good audience. But I think all they do is internet shows.
Well, nowadays, I think that's all we're relegated to. I think theoretically, for a lot of these smaller promotions that don't have the budgets like the AEWs and WWE, they're just doing what they can online, right, Marty?
Absolutely. And to be honest, though, a lot of these people are getting big because of their online, because they're able to pull up a match
Right.
that they had because it was on YouTube
Exactly.
or Twitch or whatever. So it's been helpful to some people who know how to leverage the platform. It's just a lot of people also aren't leveraging these platforms.
Right on. All right, Jeff, I'm going to let you go, buddy. How you feeling down there? Everything good?
Yeah, still struggling, but
All right. We'll talk.
that's why.
We'll talk. Say hi to beautiful bride for me, will you?
Buddy, I will. So, Marty, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Jeff Bearden, the Giant
thank you.
Warrior, all the way from Florida, taking the time to call in. Listen, Robert, we are up against a break, so I do want to step aside for that. I have some comments in the chat room that I'll share with Marty and get his comments on a question that's in there. You are watching and hopefully enjoying Thoughts Count Anywhere with special guest Marty the Moth and, of course, the rest of the gang here. Our new sponsor, Burn Offerings. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
Hey, welcome back to Thoughts Count Anywhere. By the way, I do want to mention Burn Offerings does also provide a great menu for your parties, tailgating, appetizers galore. So it's not just for meals that you just saw on the screen, but you can get your party favors there. Remember to dial 702-848-BURN, B-U-R-N. Tell Chef Jen that Thoughts Count Anywhere has sent you. All right. Thank everybody for watching. Our phone number, 702-329-6947. Toll free outside the U.S., 855-502-4321. Send us a live tweet. Hashtag Thoughts Count Anywhere. Monitoring the chat room. Be part of the show. And hopefully you're not under debris from the 5.4 earthquake that apparently rumbled by here about an hour ago. Hopefully everybody is safe. All right. Marty, a couple of things for you, sir. First of all, Sean Hyde, I don't know if you know who this individual is or if anybody here does.
Yep.
Wants to know what's Marty's thoughts on your lightsaber battle with Damian Drake mid-match.
We were all there.
Yep.
I should have hit him harder. I love wrestling Davey Drake.
Yes.
He is super fun. Anytime I can wrestle Davey Drake, I'm all for it. And it was so fun to have a lightsaber fight in the middle of a match. Because why the heck not? We were at a gaming convention. You might as well have some fun.
If it's there, why not, right?
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
And,
I mean, how many
Marty's
times
great.
can you say you had a lightsaber fight and tons of people were cheering you?
How many times did you make the sound with the lightsaber?
In my head, every single time.
He had trouble keeping his lit, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
I might have lost my mind.
Do you know, I have another comment in there. Jeannie Purdue is a fan of the show. Do you know who Jeannie is? Marty?
Awesome.
Possibly. Well, she
horrible with names.
Okay, well, she says, God bless you, Marty, that you're, first of all, she also liked the commercial, but she knows who you are, so maybe you owe her money or something. I don't know.
There's a good chance. I probably did something horrible to you, and I apologize, and tell your daughter to stop.
Marty,
Jason, you have. I'm sorry.
All right.
first of all, Marty's a little crazy, but the storyline in Lucha Underground with, yeah, he smiles, with not only cheerleader Melissa, otherwise known as Mariposa, and then you had Melissa Santos, who, you know, her husband right now could have kicked the shit out of you. And he's great with those obsession storylines with the ladies.
Hey, I love what I do. Okay.
Ladies,
Joe.
man. No, for those listeners out there, one of the storylines with Mariposa was his sister, and he had an obsession towards his sister, which is kind of creepy.
Dr. Phil is waiting for your phone call right now.
I had an obsession with keeping the family together.
Yes, keeping the family together.
You took it to my sister. Now, who's the perp?
So how
See,
much
I tell you guys, you can't listen to Scott.
with,
Can't
with,
listen
with the crazy storyline there, and obviously it is a storyline. In your personality, how much leeway did they give you with that?
100%.
100%. Awesome.
Yeah, they said, here's what we want you to do. And I'm like, ooh, can I do this, and this? Like, the slaps were all mine. Like, anytime we interacted, she beat the crap out of me. Those were my angles. Just to... I made a story in my head of what Marty the Moth was and how he grew up and how the relationship of those two together in my head should be. So, in order to express the fun little things in my head that I made in the story, I had to find a way to make that happen in 30 seconds. So her beating the crap out of me and me enjoying it is kind of
every minute
true and are a fun part of the story.
Matt, your turn.
Have you got anything?
With all the indies you've worked in, what was like the
They were
worst?
all
indie-
laughs earlier, and now they're just
Well, your character faces were funny, so you're not doing anything to make us laugh.
Oh,
That sounds like a direct challenge.
absolutely monkey. There we go. Is this better for you? Dance, monkey, make us giggle.
It's all out of love, Marty. It's all out of love.
Wow, look at that guy in the background. Is that himself of himself?
yeah, that's the Lucha Underground promo.
I think we
picture.
actually have a full picture of that somewhere.
Yes, somewhere.
Yeah, don't be looking over your shoulder, Marty, because you're staring at yourself.
It's a good view.
So many topics can lead to such a different show right about now.
With him, obviously.
No. Jeez.
I'd like derailing your show. I apologize if I'm screwing things up. Wait, well, just kidding, I don't.
No.
But I hope you're having fun.
We're having a blast. Go for it, Matt. Your
I
turn.
didn't know if we were gonna make it in the beginning because I thought I'm a streamer. I fell in
Streamer
love
or
with-
streaker? I couldn't tell what.
Both probably.
Yes. The answer is yes to that.
Okay, gotcha.
Now went from
Don't
top-
challenge him.
Do not challenge him.
You guys told me I had one rule I had to abide by when we were before the show started, that I had to keep my pants on.
Yes.
So it's been a struggle.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I have a message for you from the chief, Thomas Glenn, for you. He says hello to all of us here. Marty, he wants to know when you're coming back to Vegas, and he asks that you say hello to a certain person. Tell her Chief said hello. Okay, we've dumbfounded Marty with that message from Chief, haven't we?
Exactly.
There could be several people he's talking to. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I usually ask the same question to everybody. Who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?
Besides yourself.
Besides 4 versions of Marty the Moth.
All the voices in my head. It's a bit.
Sorry, that phrase is taken,
Yeah.
I think, by somebody. Be careful now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fine. We'd be all sneaky.
Oh, we don't care if you use it.
HBK is so HBK is the reason like I wanted to start this. It looked like it was having fun in there. And my original guy that I loved was DDP and Goldberg. And Then I watched the fight. I was a football player, so I'm like, all right, spear, jackhammer, you're done. I'm like, awesome, cool. Then I realized, like, there's only so many times you can watch that. And DDP came along, and he teamed up with Karl Malone. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, so that's like hometown boy going against like Dennis Rodman. I'm a Salt Lake City boy, so we hated Chicago at that time. So the DDP became one of my favorite guys. So Mount Rushmore, but let's see. I wouldn't put either of them on the actually. DDP I would put on Mount Rushmore. I'd put Mount Rushmore on. So DDP on there. I would put HBK. I would put Stone Cold Steve Austin. However, I didn't watch his stuff until they bought WCW, to be honest.
Who would be your dream opponent? From that Mount Rushmore, who would be your dream opponent that you wish or still could step in the ring against?
I would probably be Austin. Because from Tough Enough, it would be a fun little mentor-student angle. It could be a cool, hey, look, this is where I was in 2011. You told me to do this, this, and this. Here I am. And now you're bleeding.
There you go. That would be a receipt, wouldn't it?
Well, I got to say this. When Marty comes in to Vegas, obviously I'm going to have him at the store for an autograph session in the near future.
Yep.
I'm going to make it where he can come down here to the studio. Even if
he looks real excited about that proposition. Look at him.
This guy does. I'm down for that. I would love to go down there. I'd love to see your. I would love to go down there. Unfortunately, I won't have my faces then, so I'm not entertaining without my faces.
No, you're entertaining anytime we have you here and on, and we're definitely going to have you in Vegas, and you got some other things on the horizon. You're working with some other great people down here, and matter of fact, they're only a stone's throw away from my store at the mall. So Versus Wrestling, you've worked for them in the past, Wes and those guys, and we're definitely going to have them in.
Absolutely. Anytime I get to work with you, Jack, it's a good day.
Marty, we're going to let you go and let you get back to building out your house, because those are all entertaining videos you put on your Facebook page.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
So, Noj, you can be entertained. We can be entertained by Marty and Mark 24/7.
I need a hero.
There you go.
Rachel, build a house for me.
The Bat Cave. Aaron, you sign off for him, and we'll go from there.
Okay, sure. Hey, Marty, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate you taking time today, and look forward to seeing you down the line. Be safe up there.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you so much, Marty.
marcushouse.com and my Twitch channel. That's also on marcushouse.com. So you can see more of this pretty face. Thanks for having me, guys. I miss you already.
Thank you, Marty.
I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
I know, me too. And I still have another show to do after this. Holy cow.
Good luck with that.
Those are called wet dreams.
Oh, God.
Say goodbye, Marty.
Goodbye, Marty.
Bye!
Drop him, please. Save us. Holy cow.
Yeah, probably. How do I hang up? I don't know how to hang up.
Took him an hour to get on with our illustrious producer over there.
Now you don't want to leave.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, Marty's great. He's
Absolutely. That was a lot of fun.
And you know what? He's great entertaining-wise, not only with us here, with the crowds, but I have to throw him a definite, thumbs up when the kids and the little kids, the little 8-9-year-olds come up to the ring. He always takes the time to spend with them, no matter if they like him or not. And I guess you'd call him my nephew now, ZJ. He was a big wrestling fan, only WWE, because that's, obviously what the kids see with the little action figures and that. Mm-hmm. And I introduced him to Marty, and he immediately became a fan over at the Level Up. And when Marty lost the lightsaber match, he wanted to go home. He threw it up and said, "Hey, I'm going home. I'm not taking this anymore. I don't like it." So we got to have Marty in so he can win a match to make ZJ happy.
Using a lightsaber.
I don't think he cares about that.
I'll job to him.
Yeah.
Sir.
My goodness.
We used to have another guy here that used to job for a lot of people.
Dun, dun, dun.
Had to go there.
We are now being taken off the air by the FCC.
Yes. And that did it? Did they not watch the last 42 minutes?
This show already went there.
I think we dropped 3 S-bombs, a couple F-bombs, and
I'm guilty of one of them. I admit
Yes.
it. I admit it. All right, we got about 15 minutes to go, give or take a few. 702-329-6947, 855-502-4321 is our number. I want to give a shout out to my workout buddy, Rafi. He just sent me a message that he's in the hospital. He's a corrections officer, off duty. He injured himself, and I'm trying to find out if it's from a CrossFit workout, because if it is, I may not be going to CrossFit tomorrow, just in case. But anyway, quick shout out to him. Hopefully he gets better. I'm still aching from Monday. So quick shout out to Rafi. Get better, partner. I need you to work out, man.
since we've gone this far already, let me see the elbows.
Oh, yes. Do not do shoulder tap planks on cement. Okay?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. This one's not as bad. Where is this one and this one? This one's pretty good now, but this one, my right one leaves much to be desired for it.
I actually got him to do it on camera.
That's all right.
Looks like a bird.
I got a bird for you.
All right, Jason,
Anyway.
hit the bell. Jeez.
Oh, are we starting now?
Yes, might as well. We got 10 minutes.
Oh,
or
there
so.
you go.
Yeah.
Right there. Betty White, thank you for standing
Exactly.
up for her, sticking up
Oh
for me,
my
if you will.
God.
So
All right,
let's
go.
start off with I hear voices. Matt?
Rumor is Kurt Angle turned down a deal with WWE to manage Matt Riddle on SmackDown, but WWE still trying to actively re-sign him as they don't want to lose him to AEW.
AEW's running out of money. Hemorrhaging. First of all, I don't see Angle being a manager, especially for Riddle. I didn't care for him when he was, the dad manager or, with Shelton Benjamin and those guys. It just took away from, Kurt Angle's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And, he's great on the mic, but his managerial skills aren't there. I'd rather him just, maybe having his own talk show, take away the MVP and, have an Angle show or something like that. I think that would work a lot better. And with Matt Riddle, I just don't see. He's great at NXT, but
He's not good on SmackDown.
yeah.
Chief just sent in something here to the chat room that Christian is coming back to Raw Monday night.
I heard rumors of that, yeah.
Obviously, this is going to be furthering the storyline between Edge and Orton, but I just thank you, Chief, for sharing that. All right, next topic.
The show's gone. Yeah,
I know.
It's gone.
Seth Rollins looking for more disciples. Dominic's name after appearing this past week on Raw in support of his dad.
What?
I believe that was talked about last week
Yeah.
on this show.
And from what you saw on this past Raw with Dominic hanging around after Ray left the screen,
Right.
it's a turn in my opinion. He'll defend his father and then become
Turn
a
on him,
disciple.
and then turn on him.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. So Vince will change his mind because he's listening to us all the time.
Oh, yeah. Like we got the pencil, right?
Yeah, exactly. See, it's right here.
That's right.
So the most powerful thing in wrestling is an eraser.
That's very true.
And
That's
a
very
voice.
true.
You got that right finally.
Right?
Hey, here's a new shocker. Rob Gronkowski is released from the WWE.
Oh my God.
I think he's got better stuff to do at the moment.
I'm sure Tom Brady put in a requisition for that to happen, right?
I just, first of all, his little dancing skills sucked. He was no benefit to WrestleMania whatsoever. A great little skit. That's about it.
Yes, he was on The Masked Singer, Mr. Producer.
Yes,
but
he
I tell you
was.
what, R-Truth is really the one that's made the 24/7 belt fun.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
made
He's
it-
the comic image of it.
Absolutely.
So having Gronk there just made it look stupid.
By the way, Chief puts in a suggestion to the name of Kurt Angle show that you brought up.
What's that?
He says it should be called the Acute Angle Show.
I like that.
It's very good.
Hey Vince, did you hear that?
It's very good.
It's going to be some good.
It's going to be some good shit. It's okay. You can say it.
There's the FCC again.
Samoa Joe replaces Jerry Lawler as a full-time. Who didn't see this coming? Full-time Raw commentator, right? I mean, Lawler was supposed to just be holding a place anyway.
Yeah, he was a placeholder for the time being, and honestly, I think that's waiting for a contract in because Lawler with JR would be huge. I think you reunite him with JR and AEW and move forward.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, there's Gronkowski. And actually, when I, for some reason, had a bad night and was watching that show, and I actually said, when he started dancing, I said, that's Rob Gronkowski. And 20, 30 minutes later, unmasked, and it's Gronkowski.
It would have been better if he would have lost the title in the middle of an NFL game or during an interview or something directly related with the NFL. They skipped an opportunity there.
Actually, it would have been funnier if the belt was changed while he was on the show, after he was unmasked.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been funny.
That would have been good for their ratings.
By somebody else that was masked or something like that.
Exactly, right. And R-Truth is
The
in another
frog or
costume.
something, yeah.
Exactly. Next topic. Where do I want to go next? Backlash is not this Sunday. It's next Sunday. Is it the 14th?
I thought it was this one.
This Sunday.
Are you sure? I mean, I know what it says
I saw
here.
it on Facebook, so it's got to be true.
Was it
On
written
the
by
internet.
Was it written by Abe Lincoln?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to verify that. I don't know why I thought it might have been next Sunday, but
What's it called?
Backlash.
the dates.
Yeah, because
dates
our
now
good
with
friend Kevin Killer
Carrion.
Cross.
something with a K.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the 14th.
Okay, that's what I
Okay.
thought. But the NXT thing is this weekend, I believe. I don't think they're on the same weekend. So I think the NXT show, I believe, is this weekend.
Oh, WWE screwing me up. They're always like back to back. So.
I could be wrong, but I thought they were on separate weekends. But either way, Backlash is the 14th for that. So we'll talk about those matches next week, getting ready for that. Next topic.
Thoughts on Jeff Hardy's angle on SmackDown? I'm sorry, bad taste. And the sad part is CBS Sports picked up on it and thought it was legit. For those out there, obviously wrestling fans know Jeff has had some demons for a while. Not only demons, but injuries. And they did a skit where Jeff was a drunk driver and hit
Elias.
yeah, and was arrested, for intoxication, DUI. I thought it was in bad taste. And, because of his history, CBS Sports picked up on it right away, ran with it, thought it was, and then had to retract, and so did Vince and the WWE. They realized, probably not a good idea right now.
Not with a wrestler who's trying to get back on track.
Yeah.
And we don't need any more controversy with what's going on in society today about highlighting that kind of story.
Exactly. So
Chief has confirmed, by the way, NXT is this
Yes.
weekend,
Yeah.
and then the other one is the following week.
Watch
So.
Karrion Kross stomp Tommaso Ciampa.
you think
I think he's going to squash him in like minutes.
the takeover has begun?
Yeah, TikTok.
Right, Chief?
Next topic. Reports that referees and producers are expecting a 20% pay cut.
The producer? Yeah.
Oh, not this producer.
I'm thinking 50%.
Something from nothing leaves nothing. Anyway, so not unexpected, right? I mean,
No, but with like Vince's reputation of like making up for stuff like that later on, when like Jim Ross got his pay cut to like 50% when time was bad, and Vince made up for it and made everybody millionaires basically. So it might be bad right now, but Vince is good in the long run for making up for people that stick around with him.
Love him, hate him, whatever. He's got the money, and you're going to be successful in one way or another.
Yep.
And if you're smart with your money and you're only there for a song and a dance, hey, consider yourself lucky. Some people don't even get that shot.
At least you can say you got a paycheck from Vince.
Yeah, exactly.
Frame it.
Frame it.
it might be short-lived.
So can I do the next one?
Go.
Nia Jax.
Your favorite.
Your favorite.
Yeah, she's my favorite, and she's my bestie. Not. She's no better than Goldberg. She's out there hurting wrestlers and thinking it's a game.
Oh, come on, Scott. You want her to be a signing at your store.
No. No. I'm sorry. First of all, you opened a can of worms with a buddy of mine. No. And then second of all, I mean, she bitched and complained about other people hurting people in the ring. And then she goes out, and I think this is the third wrestler, Kara Sane.
Didn't she say Rhonda does that?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing Rhonda does. And, unfortunately, it's repetitive. You know what? Get some training from, any one of your relatives who know how to wrestle.
which is all of them except her.
Yeah.
Philip Campbell says he certainly hopes for the best for Jeff Hardy in real life, obviously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Next topic.
Who's next?
Free tier of the WWE network now going up, so now they're having to give away free stuff on the network. I mean, just to get people back, is that what it is? I mean, $9.99 a month. I mean,
I think what it is Vince has realized a lot of people have been home, sheltered up right now, and for the past let's say 2.5 months. Let's be real, and possibly going forward, we still don't know when Vegas or the rest of the world's truly going to open up to sporting events. So I think what he's doing is he's giving everybody a taste of what the WWE network can offer. And they're going to want to buy the pay-per-views, just like when everything was only pay-per-view.
right.
So why not give them some free stuff for a while?
Look, as someone who grew up watching the pay-per-views once a month or once every quarter from Madison Square Garden on the old punch box, cable box, the little buttons there, to now $9.99 a month to get a pay-per-view when normally it's what, $59.99 for one or something, some ridiculous number.
$69.99.
Still $10 a month is still a great value for getting all of that and the content. And look, I don't watch content except for The Last Ride is really what's been turning me on to looking at the content on the network. They haven't done episode 4 yet, but
Well, that surprises me because with all the older content of the Mid-South being there, the old AWA, and you and I,
Yep.
we both are the older ones here on the show, and we both respect the older generations of wrestlers. Why not?
I don't know. Part of it is probably because of just time for myself, doing all the different
What,
shows.
are you down here at the studio like 24/7?
I'm telling you, that casting couch is going to become a queen-size bed for me real soon with the way this is happening. Well, anyway. But, yeah, whatever he said. Anyway, we only have a few minutes left.
Really?
So,
Don't we get an extra 10 minutes because
well,
of
you guys
technical
can
difficulties?
No, you guys can. What the hell is that?
Yeah, we got technical difficulties again. Marty just showed up.
Yeah. Look, if you guys want to keep going, you're welcome to, and that's fine. I do have to take off at no later than 8 o'clock because I have to be on another show at 9, and I got to get to the other side of town down
Do you
south,
guys
so.
don't feel the love today, do we?
No,
do we,
there's plenty.
Do
there's
we
plenty
need to
of
make another vote?
I feel so.
I got your vote right. I got your vote.
You have to
right.
have a dinner at Applebee's.
Yeah.
No, sushi.
Tag.
Sushi.
Yes, sushi.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't find me there because I don't do sushi.
You don't do sushi?
No, I don't.
Aren't you a real man?
Lox is the only thing is that I get close to sushi.
Oh, okay.
A little cream cheese and bagel. That's raw fish.
Raw salmon.
Well, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. There's a store reopening. Welcome back.
It's already open.
Yeah, I know.
It's already open.
But we have that on the screen. Yes. Power Play Sports Collectibles at the Boulevard Mall. Go see Jason. He's there.
That's right.
Watch the show on Saturday.
Yeah.
Power Play Sports Jason's store will be open.
Yeah, why not?
Boulevard Mall.
Didn't get the license plate though.
Yeah. License plate frame.
Any Impact news? Might as well ask.
Yeah. Matt?
No Tessa, no Impact.
No Tessa.
Nobody cares.
No info.
And and the other thing is Cody announcing that non-AEW talent can challenge him for the TNT Championship, which obviously for the average Joe listener out there is
Who cares?
Ooh, WWE guys can go. No.
That ain't gonna happen.
Marty, if you're not busy next Wednesday, go take it.
But yeah, but the Lucha Underground belt that you had in your display case is much better than that TNT belt.
I think I just saw that at Target today,
Yeah.
by the way, in the kids section. But no, listen, it's now that things are starting to open back up a little bit, and now
Right.
you can get 50 people in, which is why now WWE and AEW is getting the talent to hang out around the ring. Let's see what happens down the line. I mean, I'm hoping at least by 2021, things will be back to some semblance of normal for sports. We see baseball trying to come back. NBA has apparently reached an agreement to be back on the court by July 31st. Hockey's come up with a structure. Who am I missing? Basketball, hockey, football, hopefully is everything maybe on schedule.
The NFL says they will not do it without fans.
Well, the vice president of operations, whose name I could not remember the other day, and I just blanked on. He was a cornerback for the Patriots. His name just escaped me anyway. Troy Vincent. Thank you. He said they will not. They don't care if it's 25% capacity or 100%. They want fans in the stands. We'll see. For us here in Vegas, September 21st, for the first Monday night game home opener for the Raiders will be a test.
That's on my birthday.
Is it really? Happy birthday. Have you heard
I'm not buying you tickets.
Have you Have you heard anything about your Garth Brooks?
Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. August 22nd, Garth Brooks will be opening Allegiant Stadium.
They said it'll be ready July 31st.
That's because they left the key under the mat for him to open
exactly.
it up. That's why. All right. Hey, listen. Casinos have been opening. The hotel portions are 12:01 a.m. tonight. The slot
flipped the machines on,
the
yeah.
machines and everything open back up. So we're excited about that. I just reshared a post on my wall earlier today about all the openings and scheduled openings, so you can check on all of that. But listen, whatever's been going on, hopefully will not derail people from coming to Vegas. There's still a lot of good stuff going on, which means for us doing what we do, there'll be a lot more stories because then our indie promotions will be coming back as well.
Yeah, so you got FSW, Big Valley, you've got Versus, amongst other indies out there, not just here in Las Vegas, but around the country. So, and yeah, for those listeners out there.
Careful, guys. My wife just joined the show, so watch what you say,
Okay.
please.
Aaron left a half hour ago with his sister, he said. And
with Marty's sister.
yeah. For
Aaron
listeners
paid the bar
out there,
tab on the way out.
That's right.
Reported 5.5 magnitude earthquake outside of, I would say, the Barstow area, maybe Bakersfield.
According
Just
to
be
our
safe,
National
yeah.
Weather Service map
Yes.
right now.
That's
as
still
you
white
see.
knuckle territory to me since that drive.
Yeah, exactly. Which was an appearance with Marty. Yeah.
It's all Marty's fault.
Well, we've had a lot of fun tonight for
Yes,
all the listeners.
absolutely.
It got derailed, and we apologize for that, but we had a lot of fun. We hope you did too. Marty is a character and a good friend of us at Power Play and the show here.
Although after tonight, I'm not too sure he wants to claim that, but... You guys want to hang
if
out?
you need to.
All right, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I don't need this
Now-
popcorn
now-
stand
chicken
anymore.
Now we can talk
I
about
don't
him.
need this
Yeah.
popcorn stand
He's
anymore. I
a-
got another
yeah.
interview to
Yeah,
do.
that's what he
I've been
thinks.
thrown out of better bars around this town. It's all right. Tabitha's in the studio. She's laughing at me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out of here. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Wait a second.
At 8 a.m. I'm going to see you. For
You're gonna
2
see
hours,
me
4
at 8
hours.
a.m. and-
yeah, you can tell everybody about that. I'm out
Yeah.
of here. I got to run, guys. See
Yeah,
you.
he's
and
got to
chicken
run.
grease.
8 a.m. We got the Power Play Sports Cards Collectible Show at. Get out. That's a bad visual I just had looking straight ahead. I thought that was Tom Brady. Did you split your pants like Tom Brady did? Okay. We got the Power Play Sports Collectibles Show at 8 a.m. on Saturday, followed by the Fan Action Nation that I will be co-hosting with Aaron. And then he's got his other show with Twin Brothers right after that. What? Wait, why is the producer looking at me? Okay. Does this look better? Okay. So let's continue now we have now we can talk about Aaron because he's listening to us in the car, you know that, and he's sitting there going, I can't say shit about it.
I turned 40 tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So the other thing out of AEW is Tony Khan making the comment about Hulk Hogan and ex-wife Linda, which they're not together, being banned from all AEW events due to racial comments.
I think it's sparred by Linda's comments the other day saying stuff about the protests, but
Okay.
just reignited like Hulk Hogan's old thing that got him fired from WWE. And
With Booker
yeah.
T.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll leave those
Hello.
issues alone and go from there. So, Backlash. WWE Champion. Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley. Who's tired of the whole Lana MVP thing yet?
Right here.
Okay.
been there.
Been there, done that? Okay. Cool. Now we drug this.
Let's do TakeOver because that's Saturday. That's next Sunday.
You're confusing me. Okay.
TakeOver's this Saturday.
Takeover's this Saturday. So that's the only thing I need to watch because that's the only thing that matters with Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
Yeah.
Matt, you talked about Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream.
I heard they filmed that like earlier this, like a couple weeks ago.
Everything has been filmed that even aired tonight was filmed. And the reason why is if you're watching NXT or you're watching WWE or SmackDown and they have the NXT talent around the ring,
That was taped.
unless they absolutely went back to the same location in this, they had little magical dots and said, you stand there for the next 3 weeks. They're all in the same spot. So it's
Yeah.
dead giveaway. So
They said
But
they filmed
Santana Garrett, I saw her have a match, and then she was in the crowd too. So I sent her applause. She was
Double duty.
honored by the CAC, which I was a board member of. Was.
I saw they filmed the Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole match, and they said it was like surrounded by cars, so they did like a
Lights on type match,
Yeah.
which is cool. Absolutely cool.
But your thought on that? I like though. Velveteen Dream gets the belt. Karrion Kross takes it from Velveteen Dream.
I think they're going to play out because ratings have been slipping for NXT, except for certain.
I think that'd be a good match though.
Yeah, NXT's ratings have been slipping, so obviously they want to build up the NXT brand again. And I think Kevin Killer Karrion can obviously carry that brand for some time
definitely.
until it's time to take over the main roster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
TikTok.
TikTok.
And I don't agree with you. Rhea's getting the belt back Saturday. Charlotte as a champion? Nah.
I think
Charlotte 3 belts.
Charlotte 3 belts. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
happening.
Okay, we've milked this show for long enough, and Aaron, our producer, looks hungry. Yeah, I know. I'm giving you a break. So all those out there in Radio land. TV land, or podcast land, don't forget, advertising rates are available here on the store.
Yeah.
Matt, we'll end with the commercial. How's that? Yeah, since I missed my commercial over there. But, we'll do both. Okay.
You can check out our website at
Exactly.
thoughtscountanywhere.com. We have sponsorship information there. Or
By
you
the
can
way, you've done a
email
really
us.
nice job on that website. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, he will be doing the power play one now.
What's the website again?
thoughtscountanywhere.com.
Again, thoughtscountanywhere.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and for all those that want T-shirts, you can get them at Power Play Sports Collectibles.
$25. Come
Yeah.
see me.
And they're embroidered. They're not just silkscreen. They are embroidered. Thomas came by and got his.
Yep.
And so it was good to see Thomas down at the store.
Definitely.
Did he spend any money?
Just got a shirt.
Okay. Thomas, please.
Come on, man.
You got a free shirt. You could even buy a $10 lanyard.
Yes, exactly. Thomas, we appreciate you listening each and every week. Anyway, for all those out there in Thoughts Count Anywhere land, we wish you a safe, sane, and great week, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
I hope so.
Old world recipes, old world style, old world taste. Burnt Offerings at 3909 West Sahara Avenue is where the old world meets Las Vegas for a dining experience like no other. Burnt Offerings, where foodies dine.
For all your sports collectibles in Las Vegas, stop by Power Play Sports Collectibles in the Boulevard Mall. Power Play has a large selection of items from all your favorite teams, specializing in the Vegas Golden Knights, Las Vegas Raiders, and pro wrestling. Power Play Sports Collectibles has an online store if you prefer the online shopping experience, plus they ship worldwide. So if you're looking for that sports collectible for yourself or that special someone, check out Power Play Sports Collectibles online at www.powerplaysportscards.com or at the Boulevard Mall.